Well, we have arrived to March 1st. Somehow, we have it's been almost a year. I want to say that the coronavirus updates that we're going to start seeing stupid memes and everything. I'm starting to see it on Twitter. I would give it another week or so before the world kind of stopped. But Dale, the world didn't stop for you this past weekend. You look like you're in a tremendous amount of pain. How close to the front are you on the struggle bus right now?
Front seat, next to the teacher.
Like, are you next to the teacher, like on the field trip, or are you sitting right next to the driver where you can smell the food that he's eating as he's driving the bus?
Listen, my teacher took me away from my friends. She said, "You're sitting next to me. The only conversation I hear is teacher v. teacher, teacher to the bus driver. My life's living hell right now. Like, I have FOMO on all directions."
So you have all your friends sitting in the back of the bus. They're all cracking jokes. They're all wilding the fuck out, and you're miserable up front, not having any fun.
I have no positive vibes today.
As usual, Dale's making bad decisions, but hey, it is what it is. March is here, March Madness. We're gonna have a kind of a fun little show planned next couple of weeks. We have conference tournaments, not really coming soon, but we're gonna have conference champions. A lot to get to. Spring training's here. We'll get to that in just a sec. But Dale, our boy JJ Watt, who we've mentioned before, we like to poke fun. We're JJ Watt fans. We are. Yeah. He's a good guy. He is. But apparently had some cryptic messages the last couple weeks. He was rumored to go to your Browns. And then over the weekend, he was on a Peloton bike saying that the next Super Bowl champion would either be GB Green Bay, CLE Cleveland, or BUF Buffalo. Turns out this morning he was doing some squads and said, fuck all those teams. I'm going to Arizona.
I mean, I feel like this is such a non-factor move for the NFL. Like, I saw he signed in Arizona, and don't get me wrong.
Is that just out of left field? We just expect NFL free agency. We don't know where these guys are going to go now.
I haven't exactly been full of emotion today, but when I saw that, I had negative emotion. That's just such a non-factor signing for me. There's no way that anyone can convince me that Arizona can win a Super Bowl because J.J. Watt went to.
You don't think the combination of Chandler Jones and J.J. Watt up front has the makings of a potential Super Bowl winner?
I mean, I think it can be good, but I just don't think that Arizona's a Super Bowl team. I don't think anyone could actually convince me that Arizona has a chance of winning the NFC. Wait a minute. Could you be convinced of
that? They made some strides. You have Seattle, who's almost self-imploding because you have Russell Wilson.
You think they're better than Tampa Bay, or?
No, we're talking about just the NFC West, though. We're just talking.
Oh, no. I'm saying in general, because J.J. Watt's thing was he wanted to go to a team that can win a Super Bowl, and he's there for 2 years, and I don't think Arizona's close. So, I just think that was just such an irrelevant place for him to be.
I disagree. I would say, again, with Seattle kind of imploding on themselves, I don't know what the status of Russell Wilson is and how close we are to a divorce with that team. I don't know how much better Stafford's going to make the Rams, but I think they're going to make a significant jump. And then the 49ers. I hear all the time that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan are all on a Jimmy G spot, but that just makes me more turned off from it just because I think they're going to be shopping for another QB.
Yeah, and see, I jumped all in on the Rams. The gunslinger from Detroit's going to turn LA upside down. I cannot wait for that. Yeah. I can't wait.
Someone who's turning weights and ellipticals and stuff upside down, Dale, Drew Brees. Your uncle has a connection with Todd Durkin, his trainer, and has been known to do some pretty wicked workouts. So Drew Brees is pushing a sled in a park.
I saw that.
100 yards. He has hair now. He has a full head of hair like you.
I'll have to talk to him about that.
It's jet black. It looks like he kind of almost went back 5 years. Is he doing New Orleans any good? Just kind of toying with them, not really retiring or coming back?
I don't know. See, I think Drew Brees should retire. Unlike Brady, he's been on a steady decline, and you can see it in his game. He's getting hurt a lot. It's not that he's bad anymore. He's still a top 15 quarterback if he would play. I just necessarily don't think he's doing the Saints any services by coming back. It almost feels forced at this point for him.
You've worked out with Todd Durkin, and those workouts are pretty insane. Why would a guy who's trying to get into TV be pushing a sled 100 yards on concrete outside? Yeah. I think he's coming back.
Yeah, no, I was watching Durkin's Instagram stories this weekend. I did see those. He's been working out with Chase Daniel. I mean, he looks good in his workouts. Great. Yeah, he looks like he's in great shape right now. His hair looks luscious. Good
But
for
the hair
him.
looks luscious. I figured that was more of a sign that he was going to be going to TV, similar to what Brian Urlacher and Jason Witten did, because we saw what was happening towards the end. The hairline wasn't doing him too much.
Yeah. I don't know. Dude, that's a good point. Well, that's something to keep our eyes on. I mean, he's got to decide soon with free agency starting, right? Like within the next week or so.
The new league year starts March 14th.
So week or so.
Yeah. And on this, spring training's here. Pitchers and catchers reported. We have game action now. Quick reaction to how excited you are for the season to start.
I'm not. I saw Lindor in a Mets uniform today, and I wanted to cry. So I don't know.
You wanted to cry more, or over that, or how you're feeling from the bad decisions you made over the weekend?
Both. Like, when you have a rough weekend and you're laying in bed and, like, if you mess things up with a girl, you lay there and you're like, fuck, and you lose your emotions. That's kind of how I felt checking IG, seeing Lindor playing in a Mets uniform today.
Oh, my God. All right. I'm going to let you back to bed. You were 12 and 4 in the last 4 picks, or last 16 picks for a good weekend. Go check our story. All the picks are there. Stop making bad decisions for me, please. Go follow WOTM at WOTM Daily, DAILY. I can't even spell it. I guess we're both kind of struggling right now. I'm so used to you closing out that I have to carry you. Go subscribe on YouTube. Go on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Tiki-tacky, as Dale always says. Go follow Dale and me. Have a safe week.
Have a good one, guys.